Hey y'all, my name is James. This is my channel, Big Ol' Words, and tonight we're going to be playing Pokemon Yellow, which has a long Chinese name, but I don't remember what it is. But it's a bootleg. Bootleg is the best way to describe it. They remade the entire game for the NES. It's pretty amazing. But quick shout out to everyone who's already here. Dorlaxon, Scott Buckfoot, Ari Carr, who I should always be shouting out because it's his EverDrive that I am playing all these weird games on. So thank you, man. Scrap Clan, greetings from Norway. That's what's up. Didn't realize. Greg Curlett, Jeff Linquist, Nest Guy, Elucidus, thank you for moderating. Bronco Breaks, Holezilla. Dan Serrano, yes, that is your name. Mabad Karamuzian, and some other folks. Thank you, Destroy the Electronic Overworld. Hey, everyone else, thank you guys for being here. Let's fucking do this. Whoops, not that one. Listen. If you don't press start, he just runs. So let's watch him run for a second. So this is a real game. Came out in 2005 in China. Because if I'm right, Pokemon came out in 99? Seems like that's too late. It would have been earlier than that. I don't know. I'm going to first say that it's not that I'm not a fan of Pokemon. I've never really played these games. A little bit, but not really. So like I've never actually played Yellow ever. Not on the Game Boy. I didn't have a Game Boy. So yeah, let's see what happens. Okay. Hello. I did test this out a little bit. The dialogue's pretty slow, so bear with it. The Pokemon prof, nobody calls you that. Yeah, they call me Big Dick Jimmy over here. So yeah, I assume there are people out here who played lots of Pokemon Yellow. And yes, Game Boy Color. So if you guys want to help me out, I will gladly take the help. I have no idea what to do here. I assume it's not super complicated. The music reminds you of Zelda 2. I think I looked it up and it said that the music was from Double Dragon 3 of all things, which seems like a weird combo, but yeah. Thanksgiving was great. It was just the family. I almost thought about streaming, but you know, these days I spend so much time editing that I was like, you know, I got home and the kids were asleep. I just went back to editing the video that just came out, so. Which I finished like Monday night at 2 in the morning. Boys leave home today. It said so on TV. Press Oak next door is looking for you. Got it. Damn it, I don't want to talk to you again. Okay. If I press B, she keeps talking. Okay. Wait, can I go to sleep? Let's see. Do they do that thing where you can walk in from the side? I love that. No. It's an amalgamation of Yellow 2nd and 3rd gen. Okay. I would not have guessed. Cool. At somebody's house here. What's up, fool? Yo, Ash, Gramps isn't around. Okay. I like that when you're outside, you move a lot faster. Like, look how slow this is. Gary Sis. Pokemon are living things. If they get tired, give them a rest. Okay. Go upstairs. Wait, did I miss something upstairs? I thought I was talking about in this house. Okay, I'm upstairs. What do we got? I actually think these look better than Mother 1. Mother 1 has such a like flat look to it. Names are on mailbox. Oh, let's see. Nope. I imagine there's going to be lots of changes in some of the design here, just out of necessity's sake. But I'm not really familiar enough. Don't go out. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. Need your own Pokemon for safety. I know. Here, come with me. So I live in a town with like 4 people, and I can't leave because I don't have a Pokemon. That's pretty lame. I forgot my Pokemons. I think I get them here. This guy Gary wants something good. Okay, Pokeball, got it. Eat shit, Gary. Ooh, he wants to give you one later. He wants to give you the Professor Oak. Okay. So he took my Pokemon. What do I get? Pikachu. Okay. I would have thought I thought you get to pick between the 3 like regular Pokemon. Go Pikachu. Cool. Critical. Okay. We won. Got the bottle of baby oil. The freak off is about to begin. Damn, $2,000 off this little kid? Thanks, fool. Okay. Alright, I guess we're out of here. You doing red and blue, okay. So if I walk around here, there'll be like Pokemon, right? Let's see what happens. Alright. Do I have any balls? Okay. Seems like I'm gonna die here. A long time back, I don't have any items, so all I can do is fight this guy. Okay. Well, he's almost dead. Maybe I should have grabbed something back here then, because I don't have anything, right? Start. This is a great looking menu. Look at this shit. Oh, let's save. Wow, look at this. HMs. I don't know what that is. Ash? Yep, that's me. None. 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 Okay, we don't have shit. Got 1 Pokemon. And don't have a Pokedex. Okay. So the same company made the Final Fantasy VII Bootleg, which I did play on this channel. And the hardest thing about that game was you didn't really have enough healing, and I ended up dying. Like, I just couldn't get past a certain point because I just didn't have enough healing items to get through it. It was that difficult. Someone's got to have something to sell me, right? Like here, can I go to this computer? No. What do you guys think? Seems like I would have something here. An item? Maybe if I just stay on the path and don't fight anybody? Okay. Hey, that's cool. Now he's all better? Okay. Still doesn't give me any items, but alright. Tentacle machine, HM for hidden machine. Okay. Did not know that. I see. So you have to go around this. Does this guy want to fight? Whoa, that was weird. Oh, you could fall down. I see. Okay. Go, Pikachu. No, it's still, yeah, I saw that, yeah. TMs and HMs teach them abilities. Cool. Yeah, I'd always been kind of resistant to streaming a role-playing game, which is very much what this is at its heart. And I think just because it's like nothing really happens, it's like a lot of just pressing a button. But maybe I'll just think of more interesting things to say. Probably not. Hi. I will. Please give me some stuff. Pidgey. I mean, I've never really played these games. I am vaguely familiar with them, obviously. Like, at least with the characters. I played Pokemon Go for a little bit, like everybody. All right. Hell yeah. Okay. I mean, this looks awesome. It very much looks like a Game Boy game on an NES, but like, it's pretty impressive. Which one? This one? Turn on the PC? Oh, okay. So you have like a certain amount of Pokemon, probably. Mm-hmm. Heal? Did that cost anything? Cool. Right? I'll go to Ash. I should still have 2,000 bucks. Sweet. All right, what's upstairs? That isn't upstairs, right? That definitely reminds me of Mother. Trading center's closed. Cable club's closed. Okay. This is a real cool club you got here. Oh, wait. I went back up. What reptiles in the tank behind you? So I moved a few things around to make some space over here, over there, where my wife's side of the studio is now. I've been trying to like set it up more and more for her, and so there's like a kitchenette over here with like a big table that I don't use for anything, and it's just been the landing spot for this snake that is really my wife's, but it's a sand boa, and so I've been yeah, I moved it around back here so I could just give her more space on that table to stretch out with the work she's working on. Okay. Bye. Give me Pokeballs. I don't think I have it that many. Kind of just want a bunch of these. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but oh well. Especially takes place in not America. Oh, okay. All right, anything else in this cool town? Okay. Oh, those guys look cool. Hold on. Yeah, it is fun. Cool. What the fuck is that? So is he blocking the way? I love shit like that. Or it's just like someone's randomly standing in the way, won't get out of there. So I need to go left, but I think I said I could deliver something to Professor Oak. I gotta say, this isn't gonna be super thrilling. If you guys came in here thinking something really exciting was gonna happen in this playthrough, it probably won't. but we'll try and have as much fun as possible. Oh, damn, I completely destroyed that guy. My bad. Let's catch something. Let's see. The shittiest Pokemon. Let's give him one more of those. Well, let's see if we can toss a ball at him. That's all this game is, right? Item. Ball. Hell yeah. Ball him up. Hell yeah, we're on it. We got one. Can you run? You can, okay. I don't think I really need to. Well, you can get a bike, like in Earthbound. That's pretty cool. Hope everybody's having a great week. A little post Thanksgiving action. It was pretty nice to and we got to spend a lot of time with the family and stuff. It was pretty nice. What the hell does he live here? Okay. Okay. Gary. Sweet. Sure, that's something cool. Okay. Given to you to get the voucher. You're way far ahead of me, guys. I look forward to bikes and vouchers aplenty. Sweet. Got a town map. This rules. How do I view said map? Okay, start. No. Do I have to pull it up? Whoa. Okay. Alright, I think I got this. Alright, let's see if we can catch a Pidgey, right? That's what we need. How do I switch Pokemon? This was definitely, I mean, this came out in 2005, so I don't know who in the world was still playing an NES. I know there were large parts of the world still playing it, which is why that whole thing with Hummer Team was so interesting. All right, I want to switch to the Rattata. Let's see. See how this, oh my god, he's about to die. All right, so maybe, but I feel like Pikachu's gonna kill him immediately. All right. Is he just dead? All right, perfect. Pokeball! You got to buy it, Pidgey. Now I'm gonna take your Pokemon and put it in the sack where it'll flourish or expire according to fate. Aww. Get the voucher in Vermilion City and redeem it at the bike shop in Cerulean City. Are they all named after colors? Good. It's really more noches here than tardes, but sure. Hi. Good evening. Good afternoon. All right, let's rest. I got you. Yeah. Still love that episode. It still makes me laugh so fucking hard. Yeah, I wish I had a better understanding of the like post NES world. Like, people will kind of chime in to tell me their experience growing up in Poland or something, but I just don't really know it as well as I do. There's not as much information about it. Dude, this dude, he's gonna get rocked. What if I bring out one of these other guys and just let him beat him up? Let's see. Well, I thought he's paralyzed. What happened to Peril? Oh, now he just can't attack, I see. Yes, good job, little bud. Uh-oh, let's switch him out for the bird. This is pretty fun. I can see how this gets addictive. Getting all your buddies jacked up. Catching them all. I personally, I find the idea of like the ever-growing list of Pokemon very intimidating. Like, to me, there's like, when there was like a set amount, there was like 100 or something, it seemed very like tangible. And then they just kept coming out with new generations of them where they were just like the same Pokemon, but they look different. It's too much, man. They did that with the Pokemon Go, and I wasn't really using it at that point, but it's like, damn, there's like now like hundreds more of these things that I'm not going to find. That sounds awful. Let's see if there's any new friends to fight here. Hey, yeah, look at that. Oh, whoops, I forgot to turn something on. Hold on one sec. I should have read something really funny, but I forgot to turn on this. It's a weird setup I got going on right now. Matt Sweeney said, happy December, lousy smarts weather, purple monkey dishwasher. Thank you, Matt. I don't know if it's any better in Maryland than it is here, but it's pretty cold and gray right now. It's not really much to be excited about. Don't die. Okay. Just hit him. Dang. I want you. Gotta add you to my crew. Alright, let's go. Let's go heal. Come on, slow boy. You can really run faster than this. It kind of does. Weird. It like slows down and speeds up at strange intervals. Might snow, jeez. I know. That's often the problem with kind of the bootleg games, is the music can be pretty questionable. Rain and rainy in Texas, dang. I was just in Texas. I don't know if I'm sure I mentioned that, but it was very bright and sunny, that's for sure. What else is going on? You guys may notice, and as a person who's way too self-aware about stuff like this, it probably means absolutely nothing to you guys, but you will notice that I'll be posting more shorts. I kind of reached an impasse with shorts because I've never really been interested in them. Every once in a while, I'll think of what I think is like a good idea for a short, and I'll make like a little small video. It often is like a lot of work and like doesn't really reach any kind of audience or anything. So it's like, it's more just fun for me than it is like, I don't know, like an attempt to make it like popular or something. And so I was like, you know what? A lot of these videos I've been making, I just want to like highlight. And I know a lot of people do that, and I don't know how accepted or looked down upon it is, but it's like, I just wanted to like share more stuff and potentially get more people to watch the actual videos by like referencing them. It's not my favorite thing, but I think I just kind of gave up on the medium as a whole, and I think I've just accepted that that's like what I'm going to be doing is just kind of sharing more of stuff that I've already done. Wait, what did you say? 8 badges? Yeah, I don't have any badges. What do we got? Let's get this guy in the mix. It's not that they don't represent the videos I make represent what I do. It's the shorts are like, I think I always wanted to be does that hurt him? No. That's not helpful. Does he have any attack? Faint attack. Oh, he does that. I think it's more that I think I want to make stuff for shorts, but it just is not for me. And so I think rather than ignore it entirely, I'd rather be like showcasing things I think are really funny. Or in the case of the one I just shared, it was just like the little anecdote about the connection between Dr. Chaos and the movie House, which I think is really interesting. And a lot of people might never watch that video, but they might watch the short and learn it. And maybe that'll bring them back to my channel somehow. Who knows? And they might watch the whole thing. I don't know. It's probably some millennial dreaming that I'm doing here, but... And I've always... The other... So you'll be happy with the views until you see how useless they are. Yeah. The thing I've learned about shorts especially is like, I often see people who have a bunch of subscribers, but not a lot of views on their videos. And it's because they had shorts that really blew up and people subscribed to them, but they never watched any of their big videos. So they'll have like 75,000 subscribers and their videos will have like 400 views. It's a totally different beast. Oh, thank you. You're live now? Awesome. Anyway. That's all I gotta say. I think I have the other one, so yeah, let's does it make more sense to just keep fighting with the strongest guy, or do I need to like switch all of them out so they get a little bit of experience? Let's get the Rattata out here. I feel like he's pretty or maybe the Pidgey. Let's kill him. Not so effective. Hell yeah. Racking them up. What the hell is this? Am I just in someone's backyard? Yeah, it's all whatever, man. I think there's like, I think what I realized is that there are like a lot of videos I've made that kind of get lost in the mix, and so I'd rather re-highlight them to an audience that isn't paying attention than like just leave them alone, because the way the algorithm works now, it just does not. It doesn't care about past work like that. Anyway, I was talking to another YouTuber, and they were telling me about using Twitch instead of YouTube. And it sounded like kind of for the reasons that I've been wanting to not use YouTube for streaming, which is that I don't like that the old videos show up and are recommended to people, because it's like that's not really what my YouTube channel is about any more than shorts are. I want them to be like recommended in specific places, and they just aren't. And they were recommending switching to Twitch, and believe me, I've considered it. I'm not sold, but oh wait, I don't know if I'll have enough to take this fool. Charm? What the hell is that gonna do? Okay. He doesn't have any attack. What a fucking loser. Guess we'll get this guy. Oh, hey, what's up, Sasha? What's up, Andy? Oh, man, I have the funniest anecdote to completely embarrass my child, who won't find out about this in a while. I was talking to her, and for some reason she was talking about her boyfriends. And she's 5. She doesn't understand anything, and so she's like asking about marrying her brother, and she doesn't have a brother. And I was like, you know, you don't marry your brother, you have to marry someone you're not related to. And she was like Scott, who's like a friend of mine. And I was like, yeah, you could marry Scott. He's like 40 years older than you, but yes. And she's like, well, she's like, then I want to marry your friend Andy. And I was like, oh, isn't that adorable? I was like, well, Andy has sons who are like not age appropriate for you, but closer in age than Andy is. And she's like, no, they're too handsome for me. I got a good laugh out of that. Hopefully she never watches the stream when she's older and I just completely blew up her spot. And thank you, Sasha, for coming to her birthday the other day. It was very nice of you. So you always start with Pikachu, huh? Switch it out. Let's see what else we got. This one. Just started a month ago and you have a lot more views than subs. Yeah, that's pretty common. Subs are nothing, right? It like doesn't matter, but unfortunately it's like it does kind of help regulate your channel sort of in the way. I don't know. Like I said, I've seen people who have tons of subscribers and their videos get no views, so I don't know if it really matters that much. Great job. I think we're gonna keep rotating here. It's a pretty slow fight we got going on. How about the Pidgey? Not battle, you could. Okay, cool. I'm gonna make sure this one is one she can't watch. One day, I think she'll want to be on here, and I'll have to really debate it, how to explain that. I don't think she really knows anything about the channel. She knows it. Wait, did that not work? Okay. Well, you're dead. Never mind. The Dom sub ratio is really important on YouTube. Oh, I can't catch him. I was in a fight. I totally forgot I was fighting somebody. Hello. Just gonna keep blasting people. I would never put my kids on for like some kind of draw, like old man and his kids play old video games. Like I would never do that. But if she was genuinely interested in it and I thought there was like an appropriate way to introduce her to it, I would do it. I made a video with my nephew where he came and played beat 'em ups with me, and it's on my channel. It's the best beat 'em ups, and I didn't really show his face. I just kind of used I used footage we did together, and then like uh-oh, I got poisoned. Who's got poison? Nobody? Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. Pokemon. Let's go with this guy. Okay. I think I'm gonna run back home if I can, before I go any further. But yeah, we'll see. If she wants to do something, I'll find a age-appropriate way for her to be engaged. But probably not. Having trouble getting views? Try joining in with other content creators to help you get noticed. I've been talking with a couple of people. It's not that I've been opposed to collaborating with someone. I don't know if I necessarily really had the time to reach out. And I did finally reach out to someone. The next video, if everything works out, should be my first collaboration. And there's like a couple more people that I'm in contact with that I'll probably reach out to at some point to see if there's something we could do. I don't know. It would have to make sense. The video I'm about to put out makes sense. Why I asked someone to be involved. Where are you going, Greg? We all want to know. So that's all there is to this, right? Just run around. Do I need to how many Pokemon can I have? Did I lose one? Or do they just go? Oh yeah, let's go. Do they just go back to base? Let's take a look. Oh, cool. Okay. So it doesn't... I can just catch as many as I want. Those two are pretty lame, so I don't think I really need to catch them. Or bring them out to fight, rather. We'll stick with the losers we got here. What's the deal with the male and female? I remember there's a Nidoran that's male and a Nidoran that's female, but what's the point of that? What does that do? It does sound like Zelda 2 music. It's really weird. It's not, though. this Pokemon sucks. Let's get this. Oh yeah, he doesn't do anything, does he? This is the one who doesn't have any attacks. Damn, they're all gonna get poisoned. He's got Growl and Charm. Yeah, that's not very helpful. Alright, we're gonna keep switching up until they all get poisoned. For breeding purposes. But they're the only ones that breed? I'm confused. I wanted to play that Final Fantasy VII bootleg again, but I think I would have to really play it for a while to like be confident enough that I could get further without but soft locking is what happened. I soft locked myself. What's up, fool? Okay. No, Caterpie can't cut it. Oh, whoops. I just went a circle. I don't think I have this one, do I? What about the other Nidoran? This one. They have different evolutions. Okay. Super Bowl predictions. No. It's a tough one. I feel like the teams are pretty... There's a lot of very good teams this year. And they're like fairly evenly matched. I think the Rams are pretty good. If I had to bet on someone, that's who I would bet to make the Super Bowl. And maybe the Pats, which is crazy. I would never have guessed that they could have climbed back up. I went to school in Boston, and so I was in college when the Patriots won their first Super Bowl in the early 2000s. And it wasn't like... It kind of... I don't know. I wasn't like that interested in football, but it did kind of reignite my like love of sports. Really, baseball was much stronger. Like going up there and everyone being really into the Red Sox, it really reignited my love of baseball because I'd really fallen out of it hard. Bug catcher, cool. And try and use my Nidorans a little bit. Who else is kind of weak here? Oh, this Rattata sucks. All right, let's use him. Try and get these guys juiced up a little bit. Come on, Rattata. Let's get out of here. Got your one hit in. That was great. Great job. Send this fool out. Root beer 66. So 66. So apparently I need to give you more credit for help on that last video. I couldn't remember who mentioned the Boys to Men concept of Japanese to American art, but apparently that was you. So thank you. Am I still in New England? No, I'm in Atlanta. So when I left Atlanta to go to college, I was like just very disinterested in sports. I was like, I just was very like, I like this and not this at that age. Now I'm much more open to pretty much everything. And so it kind of like not really having, and Atlanta doesn't have like a really strong sports like scene here. Just isn't like that. So it made me more like defensive of my like city and my teams, because like a lot of people from up there are from New England, they're from Philadelphia and New Jersey, and they really love these very obnoxious teams. So it led to a lot of like, nah, you shit, like the South is the best. But no, I live in Atlanta, so I am a Falcons fan, not really a Braves fan. They kind of left the city, and I never really recovered from it. Mostly Atlanta United, the soccer team, is what I follow. How's my crew doing here? Looking pretty rough. Let's get out of here again. Okay. You're from Michigan. Basketball. You guys were good at basketball at one point. The Pistons. And the Red Wings. I've spent some time up there. I had an ex-girlfriend who was from outside of Detroit, so I'd go up there a bit. Detroit was kind of interesting. Like this is like 2014 or something, so it was, or even later. It was pretty rough at that point. Maybe it's always been that rough. But that's about my entire experience with that state. For the sake of like entertainment, I would love to be moving faster through this game. Like, take us to the next town. Let's see what's going on. But like for like the practicality of playing it, I kind of just have to get my dudes jacked so we can go a little further. Yeah, you went to Michigan. That's where she was to Michigan. Hey, Rafael De La Ghetto. Wait, is that right? Yeah, that's right. I think I got that right. I have been up to Ann Arbor once. I used to in college. I was on the academic bowl team, which is something I did in high school too. And but the college team traveled, which was pretty crazy. So we would go to like mostly places in the Northeast. Like we've got Harvard and Yale and the other like I can't remember which. I went to Dartmouth, a bunch of the like Ivy League schools because we were in Boston. Playing stuff in the Boston region. Then like I think I went to UNC. Maybe it was Duke once. Went to UPenn once, and then we went to Michigan once for like a tournament. I have one of my best friends from growing up lives there, or was living there at the time.
At 3_cat_day donated $5. Since you are in ATL, Reminder Game Central Station Shop in SWAT 9 is this weekend in Monroe, Georgia.
Thank you, 3Cat Day, for that, and also thank you for reminding me. I don't know if I'll make it, unfortunately. We've got like a bunch of stuff I got to do here, but if you guys are around, come through. Alright, fire battle this fool. Hey, what up? What's the hurry? Another bug catcher? Or they're just all named bug catcher? I'd like to travel more. It's like I've done plenty of travel in my life, so I don't have one of those regrets where like I'm suddenly gonna be old and feel like I gotta hit everywhere in the world. But like, I wish we could travel more. When I was young, my parents they did a couple of long trips. They went to like Korea, they went to China for some reason, and it was something where like I think my grandmother or like came and just stayed with us for a week or two while they were there. One time they went to London, and I'm thinking about this because it's like, all right, well, how do I navigate this as I try and do this as an adult? But they went to London and they hired someone she was from Germany to watch my sister and I. And at the time, I think I was probably 7 or 8. My sister would have been about 12. And my dad had broken a window. Like we had a door that had glass panels. He broke one of the windows, and instead of really fixing it, he like kind of shoved it back in there, all the glass, and then put like a Band-Aid over it. And it was one of those doors where like in order to close it, you kind of had to push it in. And so I went to like lock it, and I pushed my hand straight through the glass. And you can't really see it, but like I have a scar right here that's from that. And this poor German woman had to like take me to the ER. Like probably the worst thing that could possibly happen while you're watching someone else's kids and they're like in another country. It was like real fucked up. I just remember it being like the most painful thing I've experienced, and I've experienced a lot of painful things, but at that age, it really hurt. I've cut myself since then pretty badly, and it did not hurt as much as it did when I was 8. What else we got here? See what else we got here. Let's use this guy. Get his stats up. Yeah, this Mankey sucks. He needs a actual attack here. Just gonna let him tackle for a while, but I need you guys to be putting out like 100 comments because there's like so much downtime. I keep looking, I'm like, what's going on? Guys? And you're saying plenty, I'm just like not reading all of it. Let me get better at that. I don't know if there is an ESPN zone down here. My wife and I talk a lot about going to some faraway place. It'll probably be a while before that happens. I think if both the kids were a little older, I would leave them here. I wouldn't bring them, but we have like a pretty great support network of family that would help out. Yeah, Japan is where we've talked about going specifically. It's a tough one. My wife is not great with flying, and so that is a very long trip to get there. But also, it's kind of something where we'd want to go for 2 weeks. That may be asking too much as far as a trip, so it may be a while. But that's my number one. I think, although it's a little expensive, Eddie and I have been on 2 trips. We went to Ireland and a little bit of Scotland and Northern Ireland for 2 weeks, and then we went to Greece for 2 weeks. And they were both very similar trips. They were like a mixture of like beautiful geography and then like kind kind of ancient history. So like there's like old structures in Ireland, not as many as there are in Greece. In Greece, they're fucking everywhere, but that's like an ideal trip for me. And like a city somewhere. So like Dublin is cool, Athens is fine, but like just exploring around. Thailand was like that for me too. It's like beautiful, and then there's also like ancient stuff. All of those places are relatively affordable. The thing that's the thing I'm like nervous about with Japan is it's not affordable at all. But that is definitely a dream. My buddy went there to with his wife to like just be tourists, and he planned out so he could go to all the like thrift stores, and she would go to all the like clothing relevant thrift stores so that he could just buy a bunch of old games. And it's 100% exactly what I want to do. I would 100% just bring one suitcase and just fill it with Famicom games. Probably just Famicom games. Like there's plenty of other systems. There's all kinds of weird stuff you can get over there. But I think for me, like as someone who just really focuses on the NES, I would really like to just like fill in with like as many weird Famicom games as I can. And there's probably a few that I would love to get the box for. I've been talking a lot about regional artwork on this channel, and I think I would love to have stuff like the Werewolf the Last Warrior Japanese version is so awesome. God damn, it's a long ass fight. If I could get the Guardian Legend box, holy sweet Christ, that would be such an amazing day. If I could get that, I would punch everybody in the face for no reason. Go to Germany for the architecture, and there's history, and there's lots of stuff in Germany. It's definitely more urbanized. Like Greece and Ireland there's not really a lot of cities, and the cities they do have, other than the one big city, are pretty small. Like we went to Corfu, which is actually a city, but it's like not very big. It's pretty manageable. Yes, this absolutely should have been. It's crazy how good this is. I mean, I'm a little bored because I'm just playing an RPG, and it could be a little repetitive. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Thank you, 3Cat Day. Said that you really enjoyed the box art videos. I found that they don't really get as much traction as some of the other videos, but they are my favorite to make. I think it's just like, I mean, as someone who loves art and has always been really involved with art, I think it's like it plays to my sensibilities, where I get to talk about like visual aesthetics and then also make as many jokes as possible. It really affords me a lot more creative freedom in writing, because it's not dictated by like what I'm seeing in a game where I have to kind of explain what's happening. So like, unless a game is really ridiculous, I don't get to take a lot of creative license with what I'm experiencing. But looking at box art is so fun. It's so insane. God damn, how many fucking fights is this? Oops. Uh-oh. This is the real boss here. I can't use it. I'm out of PP. Let's use some other bros. Uh-oh. And I died from confusion. Shit. Oh wait, this guy can't do anything. Charm that fool. Charm him good, Mankey. Nope, you died. All right. Yeah, this fool is hard. Finally hit him. Come on, you gotta take him all the way. Don't let him kill you. He's gonna die. All right, trying to use Pikachu last. I talked about a new Big Ol' Word shirt. Yeah, I'd love to. I talked about it on my Patreon. Oh, it hasn't come out yet. But my wife got me a book of Frank Frazetta's art, which is like especially appropriate for this most recent video. Oh yeah, that's why I can't use this person. Come on, Pikachu. Oh boy. I don't know if I can. Come on, Pikachu, you're my last hope. Yeah! Eat shit. No, not a fight. I gotta go. Please die. Did he die? Oh shit, he did. I think I gotta run. All right, what's in here? More shit? Oof. I was about to run back to that other town. Oof. Heal him up, heal him up, heal him up, heal him up. All right, I'm gonna get rid of this Mankey. He sucks. I guess everybody's okay for now. Oh wait, I want to withdraw. What else we got? Weedle. I guess we'll go with Weedle. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I probably need some more Pokeballs. Yep. Pokemon. Okay. There we go. Okay. Need to get better Pokemon. Yeah, my Pokemon suck. What do you guys say? Okay. See if there's a store somewhere. Thank you. How the hell do you get in this house? Look at this. Who designed this house? Pewter City. Oh. So it's the exact same as the last store I went to? That's pretty lame. I feel like I should get some of these. And then maybe a couple potions? Sure. Alright. Where are we going? I didn't even get to look around the rest of the town. Let's see what else is going on. Yes, let's check out the museum. No. I'm sure there's a point to that, but I'm not doing it. Let's go fight this guy. Okay. School kid. Okay, school kid. Need like a automatic. We need like that thing on The Simpsons where it's like the bird thing that drinks water. I need that, but I need to just press the A button so I can relax for a little bit. It's really wearing down my thumb. What, you dick? No, sir. I have a feeling I'm not going to be strong enough to fight here. Let's see. Yep. Waiting for something to happen. Yeah, no time for that tab now. Use your potions. Oh yeah, I forgot I had potions. Hey, Natty Hob, I have something to show you. Hold on. Let me beat this fool. Stick around for a second. Hold on. Does that hurt rock Pokemon? No, probably not. What about the string shot? What does that do? Yeah, that's not very helpful. Switch to... Yeah, 4 hours later, exactly. Yeah, thank you guys all for being here. Watching me play this really bizarre game. It's let's use Thunderwave. Okay. Why do I keep missing him? Okay, I've missed every time. Let's try somebody else then. Unless his tail whip? Yeah, that's not helpful. Alright, let's try somebody else then. Well, it's gonna be a while. Let me just switch over and I'll show you real quick. This is for Natty Hob. I just made this one. There you go. It'll be in the next video. And thank you. I like the way it turned out. Lightning is weak to rock, yeah. Is he rock? He's just like a little dude with a skull on his head. Alright. So now I gotta leave. Go get them healed. Awesome, man. Glad you like it. These, wait, I hear. What am I doing? This is Mother Skull. I like it. What do you do with the posters after you show them on the show? I'll show you. I gotta get a beer anyway. Okay. So I have a big stack of them. All of these are signs. And they're like, I don't know, just random ass signs we got laying around here. And, you know, sometimes people ask you for them. And, like, it just depends on the situation. I thought about maybe changing the... I should probably save. I haven't done that at all. I thought about changing my, like, thing so that maybe if you're, like, a member for, like, a year or something, then I'll send it to you for free. You know, like, because I want people to have them. I'd rather them have them than me. I don't want them. I mean, I do. They're cool, but, like, I'd rather the people I made them for have them. But I've also had people sign up and ask me for them, and I, like, send them to them, and then they just, like, cancel. So it's like, you gave me $10 and I made this thing for you, and it costs $10 to ship it to you. It's not really ideal. It takes me a long time, usually about 5 hours to make each of these. Sometimes more, sometimes less. So it's not like a small commitment or something, you know. But I do very much enjoy doing them. They're like really fun to, especially if I'm like burnt out or like I want to watch something. It's like really nice to be able to draw something just for fun. Sometimes I use it for demonic rituals. Yeah, and I just have them, you know, like a lot of these people are not Patreon members anymore. A lot of them are. So like I said, like at some point I would probably change my thing just to be like, and reach out to the people who've been there for over a year. Like I'll send it to you, but we'll see. I added something random. I think I told you about it last time. I could talk about that again, but I need to switch you out. Oof, that was close. Let's get this guy. It just depends. I mean, like, I have kind of streamlined the design of them to a certain degree because I can draw letters pretty easily, and I'm not really doing a lot of creative difference to the sprites themselves. So it's like that's mostly just kind of loosely sketching them, right? Damn, fucked me up. This is gonna be a rough fight. This one Geodude is wrecking me. Oh, we're gonna have to keep on. Let's switch it out. What? You dick! Mud slap. Damn, that was very strong. Okay. It's not going very well. Come on, Weedle. This one guy is fucking me up here. No, you're not supposed to be. So I think people just sign up and it's like a $10 a month thing. So like they're really under no obligation to stay, but it takes me a while to make these signs. So if someone signs up for like 1 month and then just cancels, like that happened recently, I just refunded it. It's not enough time for me to make a sign for them, and it's not really worth my time to do it. So often the people who are supportive of the channel are just doing it to be supportive. It's not usually just for the sign. I don't know if this is working at all. Just misses entirely, huh? I don't think he can do anything, can he? I guess I just wait and hope for the best. Thankfully, he's hurt due to poison. Thank God. Oh, you dick. I'm screwed. There's no way. That's gonna be it. Okay. Oh, look who it is. Child of Cascadia. Yes. Yes, it is. It is the Chinese bootleg Pokemon Yellow. I lost money? I don't think I realized there was money involved. I would have bought more stuff first. Okay, so then all your dudes are healed. Okay. Which one is the store? Okay, there we go. Let's get some shit. Tips and tricks, gotta catch them all. Yeah, I don't even have enough for one potion. I guess I just gotta go back and fight him. Is there anyone else who's like better? Like Kakuna? He doesn't even have any moves or anything. Yeah, I think I gotta stick with who I got. The poisons seem to work okay. I think I'm gonna try that dude first. Let's give it another shot. All right. poison this fool. Hopefully that works. He's poisoned. Okay. Now I'm going to use a bunch of defensive stuff on him. It's like this. Nothing. Okay. Swap him out. Pikachu can't do shit, so I'm gonna make him do a bunch of his other cool moves. He's got Growl. Lower that attack. Let the poison do its work. All right. Keep swapping. Who's the next most effective? Let's try the bird. Hell yeah. It may be that I'm not really strong enough here and I need to level these dudes up some more. But we're just giving it a shot. This isn't something where I'm going to play this to the end. We're just kind of messing around, showing you guys how it works. And honestly, it's pretty great. It's pretty awesome. And it gives me lots of time to sit here and drink. Get your money up, not your funny up. Did they port Pokemon Pinball? Huh, I don't know. I mean, no, I don't think so, but a sign montage, maybe. Let's just switch. Do you find Black Bass or Blue Marlin? You know, I haven't really played either of them enough. I really just like Blue Marlin for its music, and so I often will listen to that, but I don't really play either of them. I keep saying I'll make a video about probably both of them at the same time, but I haven't got to it. Come on. Need a heavy hitter here. Take him down, Nidoran. Fuck him up. Yeah! Fuck out of here. Everybody get some experience. Everybody get a taste. Zubat? No. I don't have anybody else here. Let's go with Pikachu and we'll see if we have time to use an item before he kills me. All right, that'll hurt him. Okay, cool. Whoa, that looked awesome. What was that? All right, sweet. We got 2 down. That's pretty good. Oh, hi. Hey, little buddy. Let's use this other attack. Thunder Wave. What does that do? Oh, it paralyzed him. Hell yeah. I forgot how slow the gameplay is. Yeah, it is. Again, I've really resisted streaming RPGs, and even in the upcoming video, I talk about what's it called, Final Fantasy, and it's like I didn't play it. I used a code to try and get to a place where I could kind of get the stuff I needed, because I just did not have the time to sit through this kind of thing. Trying to like use Pikachu to get his shit down and then get out of here. All right. Will I be able to... Is he gonna die? Nope. All right. I want this guy healed. And let's see if I can poison him. Nope. Come on, poison. You're my only hope. Come on. You can do it. Poison him! I don't know if it's going to work on him the way it did on the Geodude. Doesn't look like it. Keep trying, since what else is this guy doing? Poison him! Let's use the string shot at least. Okay. Alright, it's gotta be these guys. Take me the rest of the way. It's my only hope here. This is gonna be tough. Oh shit, I used the wrong one, of course. Come on, little buddy. Don't you dare heal this fool. No! No! I'm screwed. There's no way. No way. Good thing I saved, right? Because this would lead me to a situation where I don't have enough money to buy more potions. All I could do is, I guess I could go and level them up. But if I can't beat him right here, then I'm going to have to load that save and try this again. Come on, little buddy. Maybe he'll miss. Nope. Damn it, I used the wrong attack anyway. There's no way any of these guys are going to survive this. Not if they can't even get one attack in before he destroys them. Alright, Pikachu. You're my last hope. Cool. That's all I got. Yeah. Oh well. That's a shame. Oh, I still got one more. Get him. Get him, Pidgey. Oh, you can do it. You can do it, buddy. No! No way. Okay. And I lost all my money. All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right. How do I load it? Oh. I don't think I realized it would go back to that screen. Let's see what happens. So, I can't remember if I saved this before I had to fight this guy. Okay. So, I need more potions. Let's see if I can get one more. Why am I asked that fast? I was thinking about that earlier. My nightmare of like having to take a huge shit while streaming. I don't know if I need to do that at all, but that's okay. Trying to think of what I could do to beat that Onyx. It's not really much I could do. Thanks for hanging out, Greg. Not even enough for a potion. Okay. I think what we're going to do then is we're going to try and get some of these really crappy ones higher up. So the Pidgey especially needs to get a little more jacked. So let's do some fighting. What kind of save state help do you need? Specific place in the game? I needed help with Final Fantasy. I was talking about some of the stuff in Final Fantasy that doesn't quite work. And in order to do that, I needed to be further along in the game to show how some of the spells don't really work. And I did finally figure out something. It was not really ideal, but I figured it out. And I think I've been trying to use... I use OpenEMU for emulation stuff. And then I was trying to use... what's it called? I can't remember what the other one is called. The like, I can't remember what it is. I hate it though. It's like a much more complicated emulator. I'm sure Elusis, you would know what I'm talking about, but I can't fucking stand it. Anyway, level up the Nidoran male and Nidoran female. Yeah, I'll do that too. Sell body to get potion. Why isn't that an option? Ash could be out on these streets making that money. Okay. All right, Pidgey's at level 5. That's pretty good. So we're gonna switch to let's get the Weedle up. The Weedle is actually pretty effective. And we're just gonna hang out in these trees here. RetroArch, yeah, that's the one. I really struggle with it, and I don't. I think I just don't get it. It seems like it's so unnecessarily complicated just to do the simplest things. Where it's just like I want to like make sure my controller works is like such a I cannot figure out how to do. It's so unintuitive. I fucking despise it. Despise it. And I think that's what Elusis uses, and it's like, I think for him it's probably nothing, but for me it's like, I might as well be reading Aramaic or something. It's like completely out of my league. This is where I just press the A button like this for a while. Tap, 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 tap. What kind of beer? I got some kind of mystery pack from Stone Brewery. This one is not very good. Dayfest IPA. I'm not really feeling any of these. In general, that's the kind of beer I gravitate toward is IPAs. This is like not doing anything right. Yeah. Why don't I switch to somebody else? But yeah, they could be hit or miss. You have written notes about how to find two different things. It's really... I would consider myself more computer savvy than like most people, but not more computer savvy than I think probably a lot of you guys are from just the conversations I've had with y'all. And so it's definitely a level above my my prowess. Wait, do I have to attack with them first? I'm gonna test this and see if I switch to Rattata, will Weedle get any juice? I am kind of considering selling my games. I just like I look over, I'm looking at the games on my right here. The NES stuff I obviously use all the time. I use it for streaming, I use it in my videos. It's like a prop as much as it is a game. But the like Super Nintendo and Genesis, and I've got other stuff I never play. I have like a bunch of Wii games, I have a bunch of Master System games I never play. They're just sitting here. And I don't have time to play them anyway, so it's like, why bother? It just doesn't have the same appeal to me as it once did to like really have these in my collection. Oh no, that Rattata is poisoned. I feel like this thing can't really attack. So can I just fight? Oh, what's that attack? Let's see. Oh, super effective. What's sand attack? Accuracy. That's not very useful. Gives a shit about accuracy. Hell yeah. Pidgeot his ass out of here. So if I go up here and heal, will it get rid of the poison? I've got like antidotes. I don't know, we'll find out. Yeah, I've got like a whole attic full of shit too. just like that, a bunch of Game Gears. Like I've just got like a bunch of Genocide, and it's like, why? What the fuck do I have this for? My friend Travis, you know, he goes to conventions and sells stuff. I've thought about just hitting him up and just selling all this stuff to him, because it's like, it's not that I necessarily need the money. I just don't really have a need for it. I'm like kind of moving toward repurposing my studio for other stuff. Let's move you. Oh, whatever. We're gonna grind here for a second, guys. Probably 5 minutes. And then we're gonna go back and fight him again and see how we do. Poison that fool. Oh well. No. Someone gave you a complete inbox copy of Bionic Commando. That's awesome. If I ever go to Japan, I will get you the Hitler version. Watch, my channel's like instantly banned. I will find you the Hitler version of Bionic Commando. +1 for me. Trying to get these weak ass level 5 fools to be a little stronger. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about this style of game is you can only get money from fighting other trainers. You don't get it in regular battles, so you can't buy stuff like antidotes or what's it called? Potions. Because you don't get any money from all these fights. Yeah, but you only have new NES games for physical stuff. Yeah, I would consider that, because I have zero interest in like buying someone's ROM. I'd much rather have their cartridge for whatever game that they're working on. But I'm also just cheap. I don't know. It's like I see someone has a new game out and it's like $70. It's like, really? $70 for like an NES game I'm gonna play once? Like, I want to help you so badly, but I also don't want to spend that money and just play a game once. I've been very happy with the few that I do have. Super Tilt Bros, which Ari Carr sent to me, thank you, and Micro Mages, which I got years ago, and it's a Full Quiet, which I really need to do a full review of. What? Whoa! But now he's useless. No, that's not cool. He doesn't have any powers. The Kakuna sucks. Oh no. Like, what moves is it? Oh, he has a poison sting. Okay, so he can still do some stuff. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, let's get this fool up here. All right, let me get these two up to level 6, and then I'm going back to fight him again. Any from John Riggs? Yes, I have 2 games from John Riggs, actually. I have Choo Choo Mimic and what's the other one called? Yeah, Beebliss. I really like Choo Choo Mimic. I streamed both of them. Choo Choo Beebliss is okay. But I really liked Choo Choo Mimic. That was a really cool game. All right. One more. There's a couple of recent ones that I wanted to get. Alwa's Awakening, Dungeons and Doom Nights. Someone actually sent me a bootleg copy of Dungeons and Doom Nights, which I haven't streamed because I reached out to the creators and they haven't got back to me, so. I would say of all the ones I've played, Micro Mages is a legit game. If that had come out for the NES, that would be... It would be something that people remembered fondly for sure. I don't know if it would be top 10 or something. I bet it would be in the top 100 though. That game was really amazing. And I think Super Tilt Bro is probably my favorite. I really enjoyed playing that. That's another one I keep threatening to make a video about, but it's been really hard for me to like sit down and like play online matches with people to get the footage I need. Ever since they made development engines for the NES, I would say that that a lot of the stuff made with NES Maker is not especially great. The stuff made with that are people making with like real coding, and I don't know anything about coding, but I'm assuming real coding is much more impressive. There's one I played out recently. I can't remember. There wasn't actually a NES Maker one I played that was okay, but like it's just, from what I could tell, too limiting. Beebus. Yeah, okay. When are you going to get stronger? Okay. Okay. All right. Everybody's strong. Let's give this a shot. Pull Kawaii was really cool. I streamed it and then I was like, I'm going to come back to this and play more. And I think I kind of messed around with it a little bit and just stopped. But I need to give it like a full review and playthrough. You're asking which games are worth the price? None of them. They're... Because of how games have evolved, are you going to go and play like the new God of War and then be like, I'm going to pay $60 for The Last Ninja? Like, no, of course not. But at the time, as far as like their value, then a lot of them were worth what you paid for them. Metroid was worth what you paid for it. I've definitely I've gotten a lot of use out of my Zelda 2. I've gotten a lot of use out of that, so I'm going to say that it was definitely worth it. Hold on. I'm going to redo this. Hold on. Let's use a little more strategy here. I want this guy up front. Here we go. Poison this fool. Come on, man. You can do it. Why didn't you stay a little Weedle? Poison him good. There we go. That's not very effective. All right, let's get this fool out of here. That's not going to be very helpful right now. Although, no, it's accuracy. Shit. Didn't mean to do that. All right, I got him. Yeah. Fuck yeah. I got my plan. That looks so awesome. Okay. Let's let Pikachu try and take out these guys. We'll send out whoever else I got. I don't really know how to beat the last guy. Pray, I guess. Sweet. Still praying that's gonna work. Cool. Need to lower this dude's attack somehow. Where's my Mankey when I need him? Oof. That's not gonna work. Is this lower? Yes, there we go. Can I keep lowering his attack? So it does even less. Still does the same amount. Oops. Come on. No, why'd you miss? You asshole. That's such bullshit. If I'd only hit him there, that would have been it. This is my only hope, is just to... Come on. Come on. Oh my god. Accuracy can't go any lower. And he's gotta be dead, yeah. I don't know if I can do shit now. Just pray. Take him down a little bit, Pidgey. You're doing great. Go, Pidgey, go. Kill him, Pidgey. No! This Pidgey's really hanging in here. I'm impressed. See if I can, for one turn, use something like Growl. Okay. Alright. That's all I got. Get him, Rattata. Well, it's been a fun stream, guys. Don't know if my little buddies can do this. And that means that just I would need to spend another 20 minutes or so getting them stronger. And then, yes, we could beat them, but I'm not going to subject you guys to that. Just want to give a quick kind of look at what this game is like. And this is pretty much it. It's pretty fun. A little grindy, but pretty fun. All right, this one hit's got to do it all. Yeah. All right, that's plenty. Pretty fun. Very difficult. Have I been drinking root beer? I have not. I've been drinking regular beer, although I will switch to root beer here before I go to sleep. Turn this off for a sec. Okay. That's all I got for now. Thank you guys for coming to hang out. Check out the Patreon, patreon.com/bigoldwords. Check out the Discord. Elusis will hopefully post a link here. I'll have a new video. It's in the works. Not this week, but next week. In the meantime, look out for a bunch of shorts of past clips. I'm definitely going to be indulging in it for a little bit. If I find it's a wasted effort, then I will stop. But I'm going to be putting out a few. So if it's not your thing, just ignore it. That's all I got to say. Otherwise, thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you had fun. Until next time, bye.